Bare knuckle, the alien of combat sport, is here.
All right, fight fans, welcome to the Bare Knuckle Breakdown. I am your host, Savannah Lee Carter, and my guest today is Anthony, the Warrior of Christ. Garrett, welcome to the show, Anthony.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me on again.
Absolutely, yes. I'm so glad we're able to connect. Listen, a lot of things have changed recently. Lots of announcements.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us in your words, what is going on?
So Friday night, got a very late night phone call asking if I would step up and replace Josh Copeland in the main event. And I had said yes before I even knew the amount of money they were going to offer. And my manager was like, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. And they're, BKFC is very good to their fighters and they're very men of their words, and they upped the pay big time. I think I'm getting what Josh Copeland was going to get. Nice. So it's a very good payday, very fun and exciting fight. And not to put anything past Chase Gormley, he would have been a tough opponent, but Parker Porter did beat him. So I'm very, very much excited and looking forward to the opportunity to fight Parker Porter in the main event.
Yeah, for sure. Huge news. What does this mean when you put it in perspective, right? You being the main event now, and what's at stake for you, winning this fight against Porter?
Yeah, I think Ben Rothwell said it best. He's been commenting on a lot of my posts recently, and he's been watching me, as he told me, for a while now, since my LeVar Johnson knockout.
Yeah.
And he, in his words, he believes that a true contender is going to come out of this fight. I mean, Parker Porter has the legacy of a long MMA career and 2 really good wins in BKFC. And I have a legacy of almost just as long as an MMA career, but also boxing, kickboxing, and Muay Thai. And then also 3 wins, all by knockout in the BKFC. So I think it excites Ben more than Perdomo to fight one of us, just because we've been around longer. We're not better than Perdomo, but we've been around longer. Yeah.
And listen, the fight, it will be on December 20th at Mohegan Sun in Connecticut, which is also Porter's home base.
Yeah.
Sometimes that fuels the athletes quite a bit, right? When they have the opportunity to fight and get all the support, right? What does that mean for you coming in, into his home turf, home territory?
Well, LeVar Johnson was the hometown hero in LA, and I knocked him out in 12 seconds. So Parker Porter, good luck to you. Keep your hands up and tell the fans not to blink, because one of us, I promise you, is going to go to sleep. It's going to be a really good fight.
Yes. Yeah. Listen, I do think that, especially with a late switch up, this might have potential for, fight of the night.
Mm-hmm.
I think I don't think anybody was expecting this change to come, right? Do you have any information you can share of, why you were called in instead of Copeland?
No, I actually was never told why. And then, honestly, sometimes it doesn't matter. Just step up and do it. And Ben Rothwell did say that was the fight he was expecting. He said he never understood why it was different. It should have been, like he said, me versus Parker Porter and Chase Gormley versus Josh Copeland. That's what he thought. So and he's the king of the BKFC right now, so his opinion matters for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely it does, yes. Well, and, we touched on the background, right? I mean, he is a UFC veteran. Yeah. And if you would have known from the beginning that it would have been Porter versus Gormley, would you have prepared any different, while you have been training for December 20th?
No, not really. Chase Gormley was a UFC vet too. He's a little bigger, but a little slower. Mm-hmm. So I think all I need to do is not to, give Parker Porter any heads up, but he's not a dumbass. He knows he has a good fight team. I'm just going to work a little bit more movement. That's literally all I have to change. A little bit more movement and be ready for his quicker boxing compared to Gormley's. Gormley is, I think, very tough, but he's bigger. Yeah, so Parker Porter brings the same toughness, but 20 pounds less and I think 3 inches shorter. So he'll be a little quicker. But the blessing is I've already fought a guy like Parker Porter. Hayes Wilson was his clone. Hayes Wilson was 6 feet tall, punched just like him, fought just like him, and he was 4-0. Parker Porter is more talented. No knock on you, Hayes, but it'll be a similar challenge and a similar fight, and I think I come out victorious. Yeah.
Yeah. He actually is 5 inches shorter than you. You know, not that I've checked, but do you think that difference, is going to come to your advantage in this fight?
Yeah, I think I'll have the advantage for sure because Josh Copeland isn't as big as me. He's not as tall. He's not as fast. He's not as clean as I am. I think Parker Porter was getting ready for a bar fight against Josh Copeland, and he's got to make some changes and be ready for a real fight. But he knows Parker Porter's not a dumbass. He's going to be ready and he's going to be game. And I think going into this, it's going to be nothing but respect because both of us did this on very short notice, and that's how we just have to look at it. Very respectful, but huge fireworks to end the year in the main event for sure.
Yes, absolutely. Where do you sit with your mental preparedness for this fight? Compared to the one against Hayes, maybe.
Very, very similar. I mean, I'm not born and raised in Texas, so it was an away fight almost for me because I have no family down here, just a small circle of friends. So it's similar preparation, similar mental. I just know I'm looking at, like I said, a faster and better version of Hayes. That's why I've been telling a lot of people, I think I'm going to put Parker Porter down in the second round. I think we both go into the second round, and I don't know if I knock him out. He's tough, and he's got a good chin, but I think second round TKO could definitely be what happens.
Yeah. That would have definitely been one of my questions. What is your prediction for your own fight, right? Yeah. Have you guys had an opportunity to talk, you and Porter? Is there any type of friendship connection, or is the first time seeing each other in the squared circle?
I was watching him knock out Chase Gormley, so that's all I knew of him beforehand. Because obviously I was watching film on Chase. Yeah. But yeah, we haven't spoken. But I know it's nothing but respect. I mean, on my end and on his end, he's been liking some of my comments, and I've been telling everyone this isn't, Instagram doesn't matter, comments don't matter. It's me and him in there, and it's going to be a really good fight and a very respectful fight. And I think it could be even fight of the night if somehow our big ass selves make it to the fifth round. It could be easily fight of the night. I mean, it would be insane.
Yeah. I think that a lot of people are really looking forward to seeing that. Not to say that they didn't look forward to also see Josh Copeland, right? But I think that this quick switcheroo so close to the event, is definitely having a lot of eyes on it for sure.
Oh yeah, the fact that Ben Rothwell got excited for it, that says a lot right there. And there's other fighters been messaging me too, like this one makes sense. Yeah, the others didn't. And I'm like, yeah, it happens like that sometimes. Yeah.
So now, if you're walking out of this fight as the winner, what does this mean for you, right? What does this mean for your trajectory in the BKFC?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to take what Ben Rothwell said as a chip on my shoulder. And if and when I beat Parker Porter, I'm going to call Ben out. I got to stop being so nice. And I respect Perdomo more than most fighters because I've talked to him. He's a wonderful person. But he has what I want, and if I have to leapfrog him, I will. I'll, jump over his back and fight Ben Rothwell, and he can go fight the European heavyweight champion. Yeah. We all saw what Corey Willis did, and I told Corey, I'm still proud of you, brother. You fucking fought amazing against Perdomo. I just wanted you to attack a little bit more, and he knows if he would have been a little more offensive, I think it would have gone to the fifth round. And we saw holes in Perdomo's game, and if Ben Rothwell fought him like that, I love you, Perdomo, but you're going to get hurt, bro. He's not ready, and there's a reason why he hasn't fought Ben yet. So I think the winner of this should fight Ben Rothwell, and I think Perdomo should go fight the European champion, or the European champion comes here, fights him, and then the winners have it out. That's how I look at it. Maybe we can all get it in before the $25 million tournament, and then I'll fight again in that. I mean, that's, we could cash in, guys.
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure. Whoever
Yes.
it may be, right? And yeah, Perdomo is a great fighter.
Yes.
You know, I think that there is. I mean, he definitely has a a presence.
Yes.
Shall we say, right? But yeah, I think Ben Rothwell, that would be a great fight. And yes, he has had a lot of eyes on a lot of fights, a lot of announcements, lots of opinions.
Yes.
Currently he is a little bit of the oracle, shall we say?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. So did you do anything different in the way that you trained this time around? Is there any new, tricks up your sleeve that you have been working on in preparing for originally Gormley and now Porter?
Yeah. So Gormley had someone fall out in California, so I knew he was probably just going to go from one fight camp to the next.
Yeah.
And I had an original opponent pull out too, but it was like literally within 6 days of signing the contract. So, and I found out about Gormley around day 7. So we knew about each other plenty of time, and I just worked my cardio extra because I knew Gormley was going to come in shape. Obviously, I mean, 2 fight camps back to back.
Yeah.
He's going to be cardio king for sure. So I wanted to match his cardio, and then I've been really working on knuckle conditioning, like strengthening my punches and my knuckles. Because Gormley's got a tough fucking head. He's a big dude and he can take damage. So that's how I planned on beating him, was just pounding him and breaking his face and winning. So cardio is phenomenal right now. My punches feel stronger than before. And I'm going to get in there and put on a show and have fun with Parker Porter. May the best man win. That's all I can say.
Absolutely. And the both of you are actually also coaches. He also is a coach in Connecticut at his gym.
Yep.
So there's lots of things on the table to be discussed there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We live the life of always doing something. So I think it'll be, like I said, a really good fight for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you have any words that you would like to share with Porter?
May the best man win, bro. I mean, it's going to be nothing but respect. And I can't wait to put on a show in your hometown with you and be the main event and finish out the new year. And God bless. And obviously, let's have some fun, dude.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yes. I'm sure he's equally as excited.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are. It is interesting, right? When you have 2 athletes that are, very similar,
Mm-hmm.
3-0, he's 2-0, both are coaches, right? There's a little bit of a height difference, right?
Yeah.
But your background is so similar as well.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, this is probably not going to be one of the fights where we're going to see a second round of the exact same lineup here.
Yeah, no, it won't be boring. I promise that.
Yes, for sure. So you said second round knockout?
TKO.
TKO.
I think he's too tough, man. I don't think he's not gonna stay down. He'll come up and stumble a little bit, and the ref will go, oh, whoa, and then the crowd will boo, and I'll boo with them because I'll say, let him go out on his shield, because that's how I want to go out. If I lose, it better be a real loss, no bullshit. Yeah.
Well, I know, from prior conversations that we had, that you're obviously mentally very tough, with things that you've experienced, in not just as an athlete, but generally in life, right? So I think that's also something not to be underestimated in a fighter.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
Well, listen, hopefully I get an opportunity to talk to you after the fight.
Oh, of course,
I definitely want to reconnect and see, where we sit with this prediction. Then also, of course, what's next for you, right? I don't think that there is any doubt about, your path within BKFC. And then hopefully we will maybe hear, the Ben Rothwell announcement pretty soon after that.
Yeah, that would be exciting. That'd be... I've told Ben it would be an honor to fight with him. It would be really fun to play punch face with him in the BKFC ring. I mean, we're both awkward, unorthodox big men that can really knock someone the fuck out. I mean, what I did to LeVar, and he was a world champion for another organization, and what he did to Mick Terrell, that's just those 2 fights alone are excitement all across the board. So it'd be crazy cool. I just have to get there and earn it. So that's what I'm going to look to do against Parker Porter.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. You definitely have the determination. So Yeah. So when are you stepping foot on the plane to head to Connecticut?
I leave Thursday morning. I'll be there sometime early evening, like 2 p.m. or something like that. Okay. I do have to cut a little bit of weight. That's not a secret. But it's less than last time, so I should feel pretty good. I should feel better than I did against Hayes Wilson. Because a lot of people don't know this story besides my ex-girlfriend. My scale
We don't mind you sharing.
Yeah, my scale was broken. It wasn't working right.
Oh gosh.
So when I got to the hotel here in Fort Worth,
yeah,
I was like 20 pounds over like the day before weigh-ins, and Andy and a few other guys were like, bro. And I'm like, I can do it. Shut up. I was like, shut the fuck up. So I ran out, started cutting weight, and I made weight. I cut 20 pounds to fight Hayes Wilson because my fucking scale was broken. My scale works right now. I got a new one. Don't worry. Yeah, it works now.
Okay, good.
I'm
if
not 20,
I was like, put that on your Christmas list.
I'm not 20 pounds over. I'm not going to say how much I'm over, but I'm not 20 pounds over. It's going to be a much easier weight cut.
Yeah. 20 pounds. Holy shit.
Most people don't know. I mean, BKFC knows, like Andy Hall knows, because he was standing right there. And he looked at me and he was like, bro, I didn't know you were that big. And I'm like, I didn't either.
You and me both, bro. We didn't know.
Yep.
That is insanity, though. Mm-hmm. That is so much weight in such a short time. Oh,
yeah, and I know. And I still knocked Hayes Wilson out in the first round. Yeah, I mean, I'm like, fuck. Yeah, that was.
You did.
Yeah, so I'll be excited to actually eat some food and feel better this time.
Yes. Listen, you know, we all learn from prior mistakes, even though this one was on the scale, not you.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. That's amazing, though. Wow. I mean, listen. Yeah. So if you're anywhere below the 20 pounds, I don't think you have to worry about me.
No, yeah, it's easy. My manager knows. I sent him a picture this morning. I'm perfectly fine. It'll be easy weight cut. Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing. All right. Well, listen. December 20th is around the corner. Mohegan-Sun, Connecticut. Porter versus Garrett.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Can't wait to see it.
Going to be huge. Big time.
Yes. Yes, it's going to be huge. We'll catch up immediately after, regardless of how it ends up. But I will be rooting for you. So
I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
absolutely.
very much.
Best of luck as always.
Thank you. God bless. Have a good night.
Thank you. You too.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye.